What's up, everybody? I am Snigginoff, and we're back once again playing some more EU4, this time as Rule Britannia has arrived. It's a really cool immersion pack that adds a lot of stuff to the English Isles and Ireland and the Low Countries down over here, and of course, because of all that, we are not going to play in the British Isles, obviously, and instead we're going to play in Denmark, going for... Where is it? Where is it? Where's that Kraken? I feel like I went past it. The Iron Price. The Iron Price. Restore the Danelaw to Danish rule and make it Danish culture. And... okay, it is only regions it shows over here. The Danelaw is over here, essentially. So we're not playing in England, we're just coming for their crap. It also introduces a cool new mission system, Anglicanism, innovativeness, all sorts of stuff. The Danes, we got yearly tradition, yearly legitimacy, ship durability, infantry, light ship combatability. Manpower recovery speed's pretty nice. Naval tradition, tax modifier is pretty good. Naval maintenance modifier, naval force limit. National unrest isn't bad, and tolerance of the true faith and church power. So not like the most broken national ideas, but we can make them work. I tried to do this once before, and I loaded in as Sweden, which is not ideal when you're trying to play as Denmark. We also have both Sweden and Norway as personal unions and Holstein as a vassal. As of the Treaty of Kalmar in 1397, the Nordic crowns of Norway, Sweden, and Denmark are intended to be borne by one monarch. Since its inception, this Kalmar Union has been led by the Danes, the strongest and richest of the Nordic powers, close to the continent, with an ambition to control and dominate the Baltic Sea area. The Danish monarchy has many enemies, however, in particular among the cities of the Hanseatic League, an alliance of free cities in control of the Baltic trade that Denmark now threatens. This recently culminated in a series of wars following the loss of Schleswig, followed by the deposition of the Danish king Erik, now a mere pirate chief, on the island of Gotland. I didn't realize that was what that rebellion was. Denmark has now just elected a new king from the Bavarian Wittelsbach family. Christopher has no ties to the Danish or Swedish nobility, but it seems he has grand plans for the three Nordic kingdoms, styling himself as the first Arch-King of the North. The King of the North! There's just gonna be so many Game of Thrones references. Time will tell what Christopher's legacy will be. The Danish crown has pawned away many of its assets to its leading families, while neither the Swedish or Norwegian nobles seem to care much for their new German king. The Norwegians still favor the deposed Erik, while the Swedish nobility was recently united under their regent, Karl Knutsson. We are Catholic, we are a monarchy, and we are near the Holy Roman Empire. So, let's check out some new stuff, shall we? First of all, missions. This is kind of the thing I'm the most excited about in the new patch. Unfortunately, Denmark doesn't get a ton of, like, really interesting missions. We've got Integrate Norway. Hooray. Then Unite Scandinavia. So, it's just like, integrate Norway, integrate Sweden. Then we have the Baltic Fleets. So the ones on the sides are the nation-specific ones. Also the ones with the flag in the middle. And the ones in the middle are kind of generic for everyone. Have a naval force limit of at least 25. Conquer Ocel, which is up over here. Gives us a free claim on the Livonians, which is nice. And then conquer Lubeck, Danzig, and Neva to just really get that Baltic trade going on. Anything else new that we can mess with from the start? The old decisions page is still here, but it looks so weird without the missions pane as well. Also, what's nice is the new province highlighting. It may be kind of hard to see, to be honest with you. for you guys. But yeah, see how that's outlined in purple when I mouse over it? What's Eric's stats? He's a 463. We're a 322. Sweden is already on the cusp of wanting out, which is not great for us. Alright, let's set some rivals. England, Hungary, and Denmark. Could I rival, say, Novgorod instead? I can. Maybe Scotland would be a fine rival. If we wanted to use some Norwegian claims to get up in here. Which isn't the worst way to start getting towards where we need to go, which we'll check out that in a second. Now let's go ahead and rival Scotland. I don't know if I want to rival Lithuania. We'll go ahead and rival England as well. Let me look at a thing. Can we see it? Probably doesn't have mousing over here. Northumberland, Yorkshire, East Midlands, and East Anglia. Oh, it does! Look at that! So basically this whole eastern coast of England, we need to take it and convert it to Danish. Different. Two different people. I apologize. So let's start out. Can I build any troops? Yes. Let's build some troops. Help keep Sweden underfoot. Lower that down. And which way do I want to go first? Actually, probably should fight Eric. Other thing I should do. That caused them to have high liberty desire, huh? Let's do the 210s. They already have a lot of influence, so they're gonna have to be mad for a little bit. And probably want to focus military at the start, because we're gonna need to expand pretty quickly. And let's go ahead and turn off this fort and that fort. We'll leave this one up because they're coming to Gonj. The people in Goatland. What does our navy look like? 3 barks, 10 transports, and 8 galleys. I actually don't hate that. How many more boats can I build? 2? Actually, hold on. I always forget to do this. Where are the boats being built? There we go. Go ahead and protect trade in the Lubeck node. And then we'll build the boats too. Making 276 right now. That's even at. That's not at full maintenance. We're making a ducat and a half at full maintenance. So we might be able to afford some advisors here in a little while. But let's hold off on that. Allies. Those would probably be good things to have. Who would like to ally me off the bat? France would not. The Livonians would, but that doesn't seem like the greatest ally to have in the whole world. The entirety of the The entirety of those guys would. I don't hate Saxony. Might be a decent ally to have against like Pomerania. Our first war might just be straight against Dithmarschen as well. Let's grab Saxony. Let's improve with Austria. And improve with France. See if we can get any of those guys to like us enough. And, alright, now we can go. Alright, they just gave up Maine. Alright, we just got a saint proclaimed. Have a 531 woman as the heir to the throne, I assume. I assume Margaret is a woman's name. Yes. Mission fulfilled. Okay. Next one is total development grown by at least 50. Okay. So you can do this. You can do this both by just development, or you can do it by conquering. Oh, it's because my prestige went negative. That's why. We need to get these need to get these things done so we can get Danish subject loyalty. Large city actually would not be the worst thing to have. Just need 10 development to get that. I should have a general. Oh no, I didn't recruit a general from the. You guys come up here, please. And let's go ahead and improve with Muscovy, maybe? If and when Muscovy declares war on Novgorod, we should probably be ready to jump in there. Which means, well, we could go for a we could like declare just humiliation, but that probably isn't all that great. Yeah, pretenders don't go away. I've gotten too used to seeing this pop up from my Austria playthrough. Are my dudes in the right spot? We're transferring from the Baltic Sea and from Saxony. We could transfer from the Rhineland instead to give us the caravan power. Let's try that. 368 as of August. State of Denmark. Ever since the Treaty of Kalmar, it has been stipulated that the crowns of Norway, Sweden, and Denmark rest on one head. Denmark is the seat of this union, the dominant state in the north, and a would-be contender to influence the Hanseatic League. Newly crowned Christopher III has not inherited a Baltic empire, however. His predecessor was deposed after having been defeated by the Hanseatics and now leads a life as a pirate on Gotland in the middle of the Baltic Sea. While the recently introduced sound toll is a great source of income, the crown has also been forced upon many of its lands to the noble families of Thot, Guildenstern, Rockenkrantz, Ronau, Frill, to pay for the many expenses of keeping the union together and the failed wars of our predecessors. If we are to prevent royal power from weakening, we must get that land back by any means possible. Nobility must aid and advise, never rule. So we get crown lands recovered. We get some noble regiments rising up, and Vestland will no longer be under the control of the nobility. You know, I probably shouldn't have done that while all these guys were over here, but whatever. What is this? I can select a naval doctrine. What? I didn't even know this was a thing. Alright, naval maintenance modifier, galley combat ability, ship trade power, chance to capture enemy ships. And we can't take wooden wall unless we're British. Ship trade power, please. Thank you. Not you guys. You guys can have that guy, because he's got maneuver. When can I start integrating Norway? 1494. That's right, it has to be 50 years. Holstein we can integrate in 1454. And England is supporting the independence of Sweden. That's really bad for us. We need to get some powerful allies like yesterday. And get an alliance with Muscovy. That may have to be it for now. And I can't fabricate any claims on Novgorod, and Sweden hasn't fabricated any claims on Novgorod. It's gonna be rough going for a little bit here. They have a straight 100% liberty desire. I have a feeling they're going to declare on me soon. I need Muscovy to finish this war up really quick, because I'm going to need them. I'm going to need them on my side. Local noble. We do not get the, where are these guys going? We have a larger army than Sweden, so we can actually kind of take them on if they were to declare. It really kind of stinks for us that England didn't get involved in a war with France like right away, and they haven't had the War of the Roses pop yet. Although I'm not quite sure how War of the Roses works right now. All right, so we were making 3 something. Now we're making 4 something. So. That's better. Let's bring down maintenance so we can make some money. Mothball the forts. I don't think we have... Well, we don't even have a general to drill with. And I'd like to get military tech as fast as possible, so... Are there any good military advisors out there? There's this discipline guy. that I'll go ahead and start paying. Well, we're going to get Eclipsed Novgorod here pretty quick. There it is. Did Muscovy join in? They did. So we actually have like 1 million more men than these guys do. Fall back for a second. While you get your morale. Bavarian Inheritance. We get 8 tax income until the death of Christopher von Wittelsbach. Okay. Are there any navies I can snipe? This has 6 heavies, but we've got some galleys over here. Let's go see what we can do. See if we can tango. Where is the naval doctrines? Where did that screen go? I don't know. There it is. Okay, so it costs money and sailors to change it. Just a bunch of transports over here. Let's go fight those. Oh, we got English over here. Okay, so we got our butts kicked by the heavies. Is this not an inland sea? Maybe it wasn't. I might need a general. $212 versus a 243. Ooh. We are flanking them. Got him. No general here. We took a crossing penalty. Got him again. Saxony's coming in. We get a stack wipe on the English. Very nice. Alright, we need to come up here and start sieging stuff down. Muscovy can never get this fort down. They can actually finish off this Novgorodian war. And the Swedes are going over there now too? Dope. Well, we are going to go ahead and call it an episode right there. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button down below, as well as subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. It looks like we're going to win this war. What should I take, if anything? Should I try to weaken Sweden a little bit? I don't know. I've never played as Denmark before. Anyways, once again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.